if you could introduce yourself for us real quick.
Yes, my name's Seth Luisi. I'm Director of Development at SCEA, working on M.A.G.
Okay. So talk to us about M.A.G. What are your expectations with this game? I mean, obviously it's a very ambitious title. We've rarely seen the likes of it before, so what do you hope for the game to achieve?
Yes, M.A.G's an action shooter, 256 players online. So, sorry.
No problem.
Sorry.
Let it all out.
Yes. So M.A.G's a 256 player online game. So we have a lot of expectations for it. It allows you to have character growth, customization. And when you start the game, you choose your PMC, the PMC you want to be a part of, between Valor, Sever, and Raven. And they each have different looks, different UIs, different weapons and vehicles. So you're really creating a career with one of these PMCs when you start the game. So you select the PMC you want to be with, you create your character, select the look of your character, jump in, start playing, gain experience points, and then you can grow and customize your character. Select where you want to specialize in. If you want to put some points in medic or assault or sniper, recon. So it's really up to you to sort of create the type of class that you want to play in the game.
So you basically reward a player for sticking with a PMC or sticking with a class, or will the player be able to just switch them on the fly? I mean, what's the best course of action?
Well, you won't be able to switch PMCs on the fly. You can after you get to a certain point. So if you get up to a certain level in the game, then you'll have the opportunity to switch to a different PMC. Some of the other PMCs are going to try to recruit you from the one you're with now. So it's sort of built into the game that you do get the opportunity later on to switch. But we do want you to create your character and be and really play, feel like you're a part of this PMC.
So there's going to be bonuses and rewards for staying with a character or class and the PMC, obviously.
Yeah, so as you play the game, you get experience points. You go up in levels, and as you go up in levels, you can really add on to your character. So you're going to have a lot invested in this character, and in order to switch to a different PMC at the beginning, you actually have to delete your character and start all over. So you definitely are invested in this PMC and in this character as well.
So obviously you're looking to create a strong community. What are the tools that you're providing the players with in order to make them act and feel as if they're in an organized community?
Yeah, so the organization of all the players in the game is really important to us. So we put everyone in a squad. So if you just go in and you jump in and play the game, you're going to be in the squad with other players. We support voice, so you can have open mic chat with other players in your squad. And then we also have officers and officer channels, and they can communicate as well. So it is very much focused around the community, around the other players you're playing with. We also support clans as well, so you can create a clan with hundreds of players actually, and have a massive clan ready to field and go into battle. We also really built into the game to make it easy to find your friends online and your clanmates online. And if they are online playing M.A.G, within just a few minutes you can be in the same game as them in the same squad playing it online.
Talk a bit about
excuse me.
Yeah, it's weird today. Talk a bit about how the officer functions are going to work. How do you hope that the players will basically play along? Because shooter players can be erratic, they can be. So are there any systems in place to ensure that they are gonna play along?
Yeah, so we have a reward system. So we try to reward players to follow the directions that their squad leaders give them. So the squad leader will assign different objectives in the map. Destroy a specific bunker, destroy a bridge, destroy a tank barricade. So as you go through the game, if you follow those instructions and you destroy that bunker, you'll actually get double the experience for destroying it. Also, if you destroy or you kill enemies around that objective, you'll get bonus points for that as well. So it's sort of a reward system to reinforce you to follow the instructions that the squad leader is giving you. But we don't want to punish you. We still want players to have the ability to just go out there and do whatever they want. But if you want to level up faster and you want to grow your character faster, really the best way of doing that is following the objectives assigned to you by the squad leader.
So how do you hope to cope with the technical challenges of the thing? I mean, 256 players in one server, it's a pretty ambitious number.
Yes, we've been working on the back-end network technology for many years now, actually. So we've been able to get 256 players in and design the server architecture specifically for that. So from the beginning, we decided we wanted to create an architecture for that, and also that applies to the rendering engine for the game as well. So we had to really optimize it, making sure that you can have over 100 players on the screen in your area, all firing, all throwing grenades, and having all that action going on with so many players as well, without having it impact the frame rate.
And the engine is created in-house? It's your creation?
Yes, it's a custom engine created by Zipper Interactive specifically for M.A.G.
Okay, so it's basically built to cope with the number of players and the challenges they're in?
Yes, it's something we've been working on for several years now, making sure that we can handle all those players, both on the network side and on the rendering side.
When can we expect the game to be released?
The game is scheduled for release in North America at the end of January. We haven't released a date yet for Europe. We hope to very soon.
Will the two territories be connected into the server, or are there going to be different servers for Europe and North America?
Yes, for M.A.G we have a global server, so
okay.
You'll be able to play with people in Europe, Asia, and North America. However, we will also have regionally hosted game servers. So if you're playing in Europe and you jump into a game, first we'll try to match you with other people who speak similar languages on a local server in Europe. But then if we need to get more players into the game, we might bring in players from other territories to join in as well. Plus, of course, you can have friends from whichever country you want, whichever region you want.
So, in regards to the more experienced players, are they going to be separated from the least experienced by their position, basically, in the squad and in the army? They're going to be the officers and the generals, basically?
To a certain degree. So we have a lot built into the game where when you first start playing, you only play on the smaller map types. So you'll be playing in the 64-player maps and some of the simpler objective-based maps. Then as you gain levels and you progress further in the game, you play in the 128-player maps and the 256-player maps. As well as that, in order to be a squad leader, you actually have to reach level 15. So you have to play the game, be experienced at the game, before you can jump into the squad leader role. Once you become a squad leader, though, you're more rated on how well you operate as a squad leader. So if you're giving objectives and your team's following those objectives, you'll gain leadership points. And that will allow you to become a platoon leader and the officer in charge.
Great. Is there going to be a beta event here at Gamescom from what we learned?
Yeah, so we're here at Gamescom, and actually we're playing with a closed beta community right now. So we have about 5,000 people from Europe and 10,000 people from North America. They're all joining in the games, playing online, demoing M.A.G at Gamescom.
Can we expect an open beta down the line at some point?
We have several phases to the M.A.G beta, so we'll be opening it up, inviting more people, and having other opportunities for people to get into the M.A.G beta and provide feedback to us and check out the game before release.
Great. So in closing, what are your hopes and expectations for M.A.G? I mean, what niche do you hope that it's going to fill in the shooter genre?
Yeah, so M.A.G's very unique in the number of players. Really, we wanted to leverage that. So we wanted to have these large-scale battles, really dense firefights, making it feel like you're in a massive battle. So that's a big focus of M.A.G and a new experience that I hope a lot of people will enjoy.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
Great, thank you.